All right, guys, welcome back. We are watching Witch Hat Atelier. I believe that's how you say it. I don't know if I've only ever read that word. I don't know if I've ever said it out loud, but I think that's how you pronounce it. We're watching episode one. The show looked very interesting to me. It seems I know basically nothing about it other than there's something about magic. There's something. It's called Witch Hat Atelier, so obviously, right? I just know it's airing right now. It looks cool. I wanted to watch it, so let's try it out. If I like the first episode, we'll continue it for sure. I don't know. We're just gonna watch it, I guess. So you can land on copy with this if you want to, or there's an unedited version with full picture and audio and everything in the description. We are starting in three, two, one. Ooh, like ink. Ooh, good question. I think you achieve those things. I don't really believe in like talent, I guess. Not to that extent. Ooh, that was a cool transition. What about witches, huh? Or witches born with the ability to do magic? Hmm. Very pretty backgrounds. Ooh. Oh, this already looks so good. Ooh, it's like glowing. Doing laundry, I suppose. Nothing magical about that, huh? I see, I see. I wonder, is she a witch? Or is she trying to become one, perhaps? Oh, no kidding, huh? Interesting. Oh, oh, it's so like atmospheric. It's great. Yeah. Hmm. Ooh. Okay. I see. Really is. That's really what a miracle is, huh? Yeah. Something that can't be explained, I suppose. God, these animals like so weird. I see. Okay. Hmm. Interesting. Yeah. Yeah. To be born with something. I if only that would work, huh? I doubt that's how magic even works here, huh? Oh, there we go. Wind, right? No, come on. You must be a witch then. Oh, wow. God, these animals are all so weird. They're all like so close to animals that we like have, you know? Pegasus carriage, I see. Is that how Pegasus normally are? Do they only have the wings on the sides of their head? Oh, no, this is animated so well. Oh man, I love this. I see, I see. Ooh. Yeah, that book. Interesting. Ooh. Hi there. Very striking eyes. True, maybe. Ooh. Indeed. What does that mean? Are they witches? See, they sell, like lace and stuff? Okay. Coco. I wonder if that's a nickname or if that's like her name. Hey, there's something she's good at, right? Interesting. That's like magic to some people. She just wants to see it. Come on. Although I don't know. She might have the reputation for getting into things. Who knows? Oh, what's wrong with that? Come on. I wonder if you have to be born a witch, then it kind of is an impossible dream, right? Hmm. No, but like, if she's this good at this at such a young age, I mean, that's a very impressive talent to have, right? So that's interesting. Hmm. Considering she wants so badly, magic, right? Hmm. Ooh. Really inspecting it, huh? Indeed. Right, right. Could she be... Ooh, this is real magic, huh? Maybe it is. Maybe that maybe that's what magic is. Come on. Anything can be magic. Come on. It's more what? Interesting. But I feel like what she has now is already in a way it's impressive to other people. Same way she admires magic. Hmm. Ooh, what a book. Ah, wearing a mask, huh? Oh, that little, like, bug fairy looking thing. Yeah. I was following her earlier. Ooh, very, very mysterious. Hmm. Yeah, that is a magic picture book, huh? Doesn't even know what it is. Okay. Ooh. Standing right in the middle, huh? Very beautiful. Magic is kind of everything, huh? Interesting. A wand that I assume she can't use, right? If witches truly are born. Roasted strawberries. Interesting. Ooh. Yeah, impossible dream, right? Have to be born one. Interesting. Oh god, I want us to prove that wrong. That's what I want. Ooh. Oh, and then it doesn't, huh? Aw, come on. Not only that, but it's dark. Yeah, the darkness, the shadow over her feet. Interesting. Whoa, come on. Ooh, interesting. I wonder what he thinks about it. Is it really an established fact, that you have to be born a witch? Oh, yeah, what happens? God, what are those things down there? Hmm. If you say so. Yeah. How did that happen, though? Ah, interesting. I feel like that would take a lot of force, but maybe it's magic. Who knows? I said, whoa. Surely we can fix it, right? Come on. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Like who is this guy, His signature hat, huh? Someone famous, someone well known? Keyfree. Ooh, okay, okay. The pointed hat. Do the different hats, every witch have a signature hat or something? Hmm. The way she ran forward there. A real witch. Oh, looks down at her feet again. Yeah. Ah, I see. Interesting. He had so much admiration for what she's able to do? Oh, is she not allowed to watch? Oh, okay, great. The perfect. Interesting. I wonder why. Why aren't you allowed to watch, huh? Yeah. Is magic real? Is magic real? That's what it immediately makes me think. But then what would it have been? All the stuff she saw. Ooh, they're gonna sneak to watch, huh? Uh-oh. Hmm. Whoa. Are they all gonna see it? Oh, watch him be staring up at them right now. Like they're just so loud up here, he can hear them all. Oh, well. But there we go. There's the magic, huh? Ooh. Yeah. A closed window. Oh god. Whoa! I don't fall. Oh. Another, yeah, you can crawl in from up there. Climb down. Okay. There's your picture book, right? Ooh. It's that, like, the sounds. It's doesn't wanna ruin it. Doesn't wanna ruin what magic is, right? Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Hmm. Oh, interesting. Writing. Like when he was complimenting her having a very steady hand? Hmm. Oh, beautiful. Such good. Oh, such good animation. Yeah, with a pen. Huh. Ooh, but a pen. I see. Something you draw, huh? So can it be taught then? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. What's she gonna do? Barely managed to get down here in time. It's like, what happened? Okay. God, beautiful, huh? Okay. So magic is real. But what is it? What does this mean, right? It's something that can be learned, something that can be taught. Will she experiment with it, now that she knows about the wand? Hmm. Aw. Interesting. Hmm. Aw. Hmm. Ah, so pretty, the colors and the sunset. Looks good. Wonder if they're lonely out here? I don't know, I wonder what, like, the village area is like. Hmm. Okay. Interesting. I bet her mom must feel bad for her about the whole magic witch thing. Oh, wow, this room is, like, perfectly sized for her, huh? Feels like if she gets much taller, she won't be able to walk in anymore. Interesting. About pursuing her dream? Oh, the candle almost all the way down? Hmm. Ooh. So what's she gonna do? Gonna try and figure it out by herself? Ah, I see. Okay, okay. Interesting. And hey, she has a very steady hand. She's good at it, right? Oh, and there's ink in there. Perfect. Ooh. But you're not giving up. Yeah. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. Reminds me of Look Back, the way she's like leaning over like that, concentrated. You could like trace it, right? Through the page. I wonder what happens if it's like off? What happens if it's not perfect? How does that change the magic? That's not a very perfect circle. And how do you like activate it? Nothing happened, right? Yeah. She should try tracing it. I feel like that would be a good strategy? That is a really bad star, though. It's really not even close. Ooh, she gonna complete the circle with the drop of the ink. Okay. What will this do? Ooh, so pretty. There we go. The kind of ominous music, though. Hmm. It's calm down. Calm down, calm down, calm down. You're gonna wake up your mom. Ooh, yeah, yeah. We keep getting the shot of the candle. It totally means something. The candle going down like this. Hmm. Oh, the stars outside reflected. Beautiful. Ooh, so pretty. Yeah, interesting. Yeah, it's interesting that that witch that she met with, like, shared. Oh, God. Like, shared the secret of magic with her. I guess she didn't say it outright, but Don't burn your house down, please. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I bet, right? Trying to draw a giant circle would be so hard. Oh, there we go. Yes, okay. Yes, right. Okay, but be careful that this one looks really complicated. That feels like scary, doesn't it? Ooh, yeah, right? Oh god. Okay. Oh, oh no. Yeah, right? Like, what is this one gonna do? Oh god. I thank god he showed up, I suppose, huh? Oh, on the bottom of his shoes? Oh, that's so cool. Yeah. Ooh, it's dangerous, right? Yeah. Oh god, her mom. Oh no. Oh no. Ah, that's really not good. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh god. No way, right? Like, surely we can fix that, right? Surely. Oh no. Oh god. Oh. Oh no. I... You gotta catch her. Oh my god. No way. Really? I did not... Really? Oh. I did not think anything like that would happen. So dangerous, yeah. Oh. Oh. Really? But, oh god. But then where would she be, right? Like, yeah, right? Oh, it's like the cost of... Oh, I see. Okay. Right. Yeah, the witch who gave her this magic, huh? Oh god. Like, yeah. Okay. Oh, maybe. Is that how it works? Okay. I hope he's telling the truth and he's not just saying that to, be able to track her down. God. I did not think that was where we were headed? Ah, to know the truth, it can't be undone. It's a heavy burden to have, huh? You're a witch, right? Yeah. Ah, but what a cost, huh? Oh, beautiful. What a horrible cost for it to have. Her mom's just dead? Oh my god. The guilt that she is gonna feel, huh? Oh, it's just another page in the book, huh? Is that the end? Oh my god. What an episode, huh? The School of the Grassland, huh? Jesus, what an episode. Oh my god. Okay. Man, the price of magic, huh? Okay. We'll talk about the episode in the discussion, I suppose. Okay, I loved that. That was such a good episode. That was a really good first episode. I literally not in a million years would have thought that this at the end would happen. Her poor mom. Oh my god. I didn't like I don't know, that just really blindsided me. That was like such a like Oh god, I don't know. I just didn't think at all that that would happen, you know? Like man, she's gonna feel so guilty. She's gonna feel so like, oh man, it's like the cost of chasing her dream almost, right? Like that's the thing. That's the thing that really stands out to me is like we had those moments of her mom telling her that she doesn't want her to leave, right? She doesn't basically her mom saying like she doesn't want her to like leave and try and, you know, follow this guy, try and pursue that idea of being a witch, because then she'll be all alone. All of this, you know, there's more important stuff in life than just, you know, than just this dream of magic and becoming a witch and all of that, right? And Coco, like, yeah, she agrees, of course, right? She wants to stay with her mom, and that's fine, right? There's nothing wrong with her being willing to do that. And then she pursues it further. She tries to learn magic and her mom dies. What's the God, I don't even know, right? That's such like a bleak message, isn't it? Right? It feels like something that's set up in this episode. You know, at the very beginning, it's this whole idea. It's this whole idea of guess of like chasing your dream. Trying to like, you know, uh chase the thing you really want to do in life, right? And like my attitude about it is like I hate the idea of talent. I hate the idea that you know there's these things that you're born with or without and it's impossible to chase what you really want to do. Obviously there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of circumstances surrounding your childhood and your early life that's out of your control that has a lot to do with what you can chase and what you can pursue in life and how easy that will be at the very least, right? But I hate the idea that, you know, the idea that magic is just inherent to you when you're born, you know, and there's nothing you can do to chase it. And replace magic with anything else, anything you want to pursue, right? Like I hate that idea, you know. And that's set up from the beginning. So yeah, the idea that magic, just like everything else, is something you can learn, right? Magic is a stand-in for basically anything else in life, sure, right? And that was set up at the beginning, and I'm so with that and everything. But then it's just like what is this? Her mom dies, right? In the pursuit, in her pursuit of magic, in her pursuit of what she wants to, you know, what she wants for her own life, her goal, like being an athlete, like being an idol, being a whatever, you know, all those examples they use. Her mother dies. It's like she sacrifices these other things that are important to her without even realizing, without even realizing that that's gonna happen, you know? And it's like, what's the message behind that? What does that mean thematically? Just God, that's so awful. It's so awful, you know? I really hope that Kiefer, when he says that, you know, we can save her mother, um, if we can find a copy of the casting seal and all of this, right? He says there's still a chance, but it's just the way he says it, and it's like the way he decides to only not erase her memories because she is the only possible key to tracking down the witch who gave her this book in the first place, you know. Um, it just makes me think that I wonder if there really is. I wonder if there really is a way to save her. I hope there is, but I can really imagine a world in which there isn't, you know, and it's just something she's gonna have to live with, I guess. I just don't even, you know, it just feels like thematically it's almost saying, it's almost like this message behind it, this idea that she should have not chased it, you know, that she shouldn't have tried to chase what she wanted. I guess what it makes me think of, I suppose, is the idea, of course, that chasing your dreams is a hard thing to do. You have to make sacrifices. It's scary. It's hard to chase your dreams, to chase whatever it is you really want to do. Whether it's, you know, again at the beginning here, being some kind of professional athlete, being an astronaut, being an idol. You have to sacrifice things for that. And a lot of the time, it's like you want to think that a lot of that's just for yourself, right? That whatever you're going to sacrifice through your pursuit of those kinds of things, well, it's your life, and it'll probably be things personal to yourself that you sacrifice. But I guess that's just not really how it works. For one thing, there's always other people in your life. Just like how, you know, before she died and this horrible stuff happened, I was already thinking like that. Just when her mom says like, oh, she doesn't want Coco to leave and leave her all alone in her pursuit of magic. Like, sure, like that would be kind of sacrifice enough. You know what I mean? Like the fact that Coco would have to, in some sense, her chasing her dream could hurt, you know, people she cares about, could hurt other people more than just herself through her pursuit of it. Um, but then it's so bleak, it's so awful in the end, you know? Like so much more it feels like than just recognizing the potential like hardships that come with chasing what it is you want in life and whatever your goal is. Because her mom dies, she kills her mom unknowingly, unmeaningly, right? And not meaning to. And maybe her mom, I keep saying her mom's dead. Maybe she'll be fine. Maybe she'll be able to get her back. But God, I don't know. Just that's such a bleak that's such a bleak message in my mind. It's such a bleak message to go along with how the whole rest of the episode is all this it's all this feel good idea, right? When she learns that magic is something that she can pursue and is something that she can grasp and all of this, right? Um and then the end of the episode happens, huh? Um okay, let's kind of go through it more, huh? I already talked about how the beginning of this episode sets up the themes well, right? Like I'm all with it. I'm all with it, right? I was really wondering during like the middle of the episode if magic even exists. Because it's interesting that Coco has put magic up on a pedestal. She views magic, this unexplainable, miraculous thing, right? Something unobtainable to her, and yet it's a goal that she wants to chase, a talent she wishes she had so badly, right? She puts it on such a pedestal, which is just interesting because it's like she doesn't recognize the skill that she has and like the way that like Kifri is thinks it's very interesting how good she is at like just like cutting cloth, doing stuff like that, right? And that's an impressive skill to a lot of people, of course. I don't think there's any but of course like the important thing is like what matters is what's important to you, right? So of course no one wants to hear if they have a goal that they want to pursue, like Coco with being a witch, learning how to do magic, or anyone with wanting to become an astronaut, wanting to become an athlete or an idol or anything like that. No one wants to hear someone else say, "Oh, but you're so cool and you can already do this and this and this," right? No one wants to hear an answer like that. So of course, right? What really matters, obviously, is what's important to you, right? Sure, sure. So if she wants to pursue magic, if she wants to be a witch, then yeah, right? And it's interesting how it's like she like recognizes that. It almost feels like her it's like she doubts it. It's like she doubts that idea that you have to be born a witch, just by what she says here. How you can't know what you'll be at birth, right? How it's your own decisions, it's your own choices that lead you to where you are in life. There's no one born with the astronaut gene that will make them an astronaut. So it seems so unfair, it seems so pointless that you would have to be born a witch, and you aren't, right? Sure. What about witches? Oh, that's her, right? She's got her own little little pointed hat, right? Very interesting. A magical picture book. This episode is beautiful. Just all of the animation and everything. I mean, like the scene at the end is so good. I feel so bad for her. She's like fighting against him and stuff, trying to get to her mom and all of this. It's animated so well, looks so good. Just this whole episode, everything, right? It's so good. It's so good. I'm immediately curious if which had I'm looking up who her voice actress is because I'm pretty sure is it Rina Mutamura. Okay, I see. Right? Yeah, yeah. I swear to God, her voice is so familiar to me. It's another voice that sounds like Nautico, if I'm being real, like in a way, in a sense. But at this point, I feel like I hallucinate Hanakata Zawa's voice everywhere. So like, I don't know. After we've had multiple incidents where I swear it's a character is voiced by her and then it isn't. Right? I wasn't sure on this one, right? But I just hear it everywhere. So I swear I've heard this Seiyu's voice somewhere else though. But maybe I'm just insane. Maybe I'm just insane. Anyway, I love that this transition here in between like her picture book and the landscape. It's so good. It's so good. And I love the one of my favorite things in like fantasy stories like this is like magic being like this like almost mundane thing. And how it's like there's this magical pool out here with all of this stuff, right? And there's just like a flying carriage, which is pretty cool, but like that's nothing absolutely crazy. Especially because like the Kifri, he uses a magical spell to fix it, you know what I mean? Like all he's doing is casting a spell to fix the carriage. That's nothing crazy, but it's so cool. It's like magic being like mundane in a way, being a part of like everyday life in a sense. But then Coco's attitude about it, how cool she thinks it all is, her excitement over all of it, so like infectious, and so her wonder about all of it. It's great. It's great. It's always a good thing to have a main character that like also so badly wants to learn all of this stuff about like the world and the universe that they're in. Because then it's like they get to become a conduit for all of that for you as like the audience, right? Like it's great. It's great. I love Coco. She's awesome. She's awesome. I love her attitude. this like butterfly moth, like almost fairy looking thing, you know? It's very interesting. Um, I wonder, I don't know if I'm thinking too deeply about it. It's just interesting how it shows up here. It's like following her around. And it was also, you know, if it wasn't the same one, it was also just back then when she first met that witch, right? That gave her the book and the wand and all of that, you know. I don't know if that means anything, or if that's just a common species. She calls it a butterfly. It doesn't look like any butterfly I know. It has a crazy looking tail, but who knows? I love like the wildlife as well. Like this deer that just its ears are too long and its tail is too long, right? I don't think deer's tails are normally that long. And some of the farm animals later too are very they just look off. You know, they're like so close to like animals that exist in our world, but like not quite, you know. This spring is touched by magic. No kidding, huh? It glows. It's interesting. We see like the circle, you know. Just like how at her feet there's like a circle that glowed when she was at the witch too. I guess that's part of how magic works, I suppose. It's like circles, you know, because as she was drawing them too. So I wonder if like you can make a circle out of like stone and stuff and it'll have magical properties the same way as if you like draw one, you know? Probably, I suppose. Hmm. Very, very pretty. This world brims with magic, an essential and handy miracle. But how it works is unknown. The magic that started everything, the title of the episode. So it's interesting how we set it up, right? Magic is like this forbidden thing. It's something that's very dangerous, right? We see the danger of it, you know? Which again, to me, is kind of analogous to the idea of it being like dangerous in a way to chase your dreams, to chase what you truly want, right? Magic itself being dangerous in that sense, like yeah, that fits for me, right? So I guess it's magic can be used by anyone. We have like the circles that anyone can draw, anyone can use it. But yeah, it's such a dangerous thing that if everyone knew they could do that, the world would probably be like chaos, right? I wonder how they like do that though, you know? I feel like it has to be a giant crazy like organized thing to keep people from discovering it and to keep people from, you know, how do they recognize witches then, right? If Coco thinks that witches can only be born, if that's the attitude that most people have about it, how are witches like actually? How do they actually work, right? Like, why does Kiefer know about magic? You know, because he was born just like anyone else. He wasn't a witch at birth. So then what leads to it, right? Is it situations like Coco's, I guess, right? I don't know. I don't know. Witches are the only ones who can cast spells, and ordinary people can only be blessed with it. Yeah, like what are these things? It looks like an anteater head almost, right? I guess not. I don't know. They look crazy. Such pretty, amazing backgrounds, right? Like it's just absolutely beautiful. Not everyone can become a witch. Must be nice being born a witch, right? It's such a depressing idea. It's such a depressing idea that you have something you want so badly and you aren't given the ability to chase it at all, you know? Ah, but maybe it's even worse when you finally do chase it and it leads to horrible tragedy and disaster, you know? Like, I wouldn't be surprised at all if after this Coco has, like, I don't even know. What do you think her attitude towards magic is gonna be? Do you think she's gonna be broken by it? Her spirit and her attitude towards it will be, you know, like, I really wonder. I really wonder. Because I don't know if I would be so scared, you know? I feel like it would be so easy for me to give up. After that happened, after my mom got trapped in crystal and all of this, when I was just trying to learn magic, you know? Like, I feel like I would be terrified, you know? I think Coco's strong. I don't think it will, like, break her in any way. I mean, hey, considering her enthusiasm for it, I don't know, but it's like she really has learned this dark truth about it in a way, how dangerous it is, that it's not like the fantastical ideas about it that she had, really, you know? That I wonder. Command you to turn into a flying cloak. If only that's how it worked, right? If only. But it flies away. Flies away anyway, huh? She casts a little magic. And God, that's the other cool thing about it too, is how magic actually kind of is like a mundane thing as well. That there actually is just this very simple way it works in this universe, you know. But just very few people actually know how to do it, you know. I like that how it almost does dethrone it from being like this. It really does. It's no longer like this miraculous, unexplainable force. It's something that really can be, you know, be understood and explained, I suppose. Of course, it's still magic, I guess, right? It can still do anything, assumedly. A Pegasus carriage. Do Pegasuses, do they normally have wings on the side of their head like this, or are they normally on like the sides of their body? I guess I don't know. I don't know much about mythological creatures, I suppose. God, just little moments of animation like this when she turns around to put this back up. It's so good. I love the faces she makes. It's all amazing. It's all great. So down she goes. She leaves the picture book up here. Yeah, which is kind of a God, it's kind of a scary thing, right? I guess let's talk about that. Like the whole like what is the witch that witch who gave her this? What were her intentions? What is she trying to do, right? She's spreading this magic to people in a way, right? She didn't really explain how to use it or anything. All she did was give her a wand and give her this book that has the tools. She gave her the tools she would need to learn how to do it, right? But it's so dangerous, right? Did the witch who gave her this have like malicious meaning behind it, like malicious intentions? But that's just really weird, right? I wonder if there's like people who think that magic should be a tool that everyone can have, that everyone should be allowed to use, you know? Maybe, but then I think like what does that mean thematically? What does it mean thematically in the first place that only so many people have or know the secret about magic, right? If magic feels like it's the stand-in for being able to pursue and achieve what it is that you really want in life, like for Coco especially, right? I guess it's true that very few people in the real world are able to actually achieve what they really want in life. So maybe magic's like secrecy and like and how like how much of a club it feels like it is in a way. All the witches, you know. Maybe that alone kind of fits and it kind of makes sense, right? But then that just makes me think. So that witch who gave her this book, yeah, what are her intentions? I wonder. I kind of doubt she's just evil, trying to trick unsuspecting children into killing themselves with magic, right? But I don't know. I don't know. I wonder. I wonder. Here's Kefri. He is very. I like the eyes. I like the eyes a lot. He has very, very striking eyes. I like his like. God, what are these even called? Right? They're not just glasses. Obviously, there's something. Hmm. So these are all the girls that were on the Pegasus carriage. Hmm. So yeah, why was Kiefer even here? Right? Why was Kiefer even here? Right? Like, he just says he wasn't with them. What's he doing here? Did he? I don't know. I really don't know. Right? We never get an explanation for what he's actually doing here. Coco helps out. She shows off her skill with cutting fabric and all of that, right? Keyfried like kind of admires how steady her hand is and all of that, how good she is at all of that, you know. Um, so this is a very sad moment. Coco says she won't say that she wants to be a witch anymore. It gives the idea it's something she says all the time, something that she always talks about. Her mom definitely feels bad for her, right? Because her mom thinks it's an impossible dream, right? And I'd feel really sad to know that your kids have some kind of dream that they won't achieve, that it's hopeless. That probably hurts a lot for her, right? So it's not like I think her mom is trying to trample on her dream or anything. It's just she thinks it's impossible, you know. Oh, so I guess okay. So he's just here for their services, I suppose, right? I guess I was just thinking that there's some kind of like greater purpose, but I guess he didn't know anything about like the book, the picture book, anything like that, right? Okay, okay, I suppose. I was just wondering if he somehow knew that it was here or something like that, but no, I think I'm overthinking that for sure, right? God, yeah, all the animation with like both her and Kefri like drawing like this, it's so good. It's so good. I like the way it's like she like calms her breath and like closes her eyes as she like has to draw like a perfectly straight line, you know? It's hard to draw like a perfectly straight line like that. It really is. It really is. And to cut it so perfectly too, you know? And he very closely examines it. You got great concentration and steady hands. Yeah. How impressive, right? Hmm. Real magic, huh? I kind of agree, right? it makes you think. I wonder what Kiefer's attitude about magic is, right? What does he think? What does he think magic means? She has such a idealized, like she puts magic on a pedestal, right? She thinks it's this special, fabulous thing that's so different from everything else. But Kiefer, knowing the truth about it, it feels like he's able to admire other things, like her ability here, her skill at just doing that, says it's real magic, which is interesting. I agree with that, right? I agree that anything can be magic, anything can be, whatever what magic is for Coco, anything can be that for anyone, whatever it is they want to like pursue, whatever it is they think is so cool. Magic is way more valuable. It's valuable and pretty. It's way cooler. It's something that's more something truly precious. Interesting. So I wonder how her attitude about that, if that will be maintained, like if she will, because I think that's a good attitude to have, right? Like in terms of magic being something that she genuinely can pursue now, right? It was a sad attitude for her to have while she thought magic was an impossible dream, right? Because then it's like if she thinks magic is so cool and it's something she wishes she could have so bad, then it's just the sad idea. It's the sad, impossible, pursuit for her. But now it's not, right? And I think having this attitude that what it is that you want to do is the coolest thing ever, like, yeah, it's a great attitude, right? Of course, that's awesome. If everyone could pursue the thing that they think is the coolest thing ever and is all they want in life, then that'd be awesome, But the few people actually are in the position to be able to really do that. Mind I ask why you like it so much? Tells him the story about the picture book, right? About a witch wearing a mask. All these shots of the picture book and stuff, they're all so good. They're all so good. A witch wearing a mask, indeed. God, she's really just wandering around. She's like 5 years old. I guess that's how it. Back in the day, I guess that's just kind of how it was. People are crazy now if a little kid goes anywhere, but I don't know. It's safe, I guess. You can run into a witch who gives you magic though, so I don't know. Anyway, gives her a picture book that has magic in it. Magic is a miracle that makes this world vibrant. A Pegasus carriage that soars through the vast sky, an everlasting spring that preserves crystal clear waters. Even the cobblestones beneath your feet, lighting up as you walk, it's all magic. Magic is kind of everything, right? Magic is just everything, right? And I kind of like that attitude. I like that idea that magic can kind of be anything and everything, Everything that's cool in life is like magic. Sure. So the witch gives her the book and the wand, which I really wonder what her intentions are. Hmm. It's a magical picture book with a wand. When I grow up, I'm going to be a witch that makes our world vibrant. You can't become a witch unless you're born with magical powers. Such a sad thing you have to tell your child, right? That her dream can't be pursued. Hmm. The ground shines every time I take a step. If the ground shines all the way home, then maybe you'll be able to use magic too. And then we cut to, God, she's so sad when it's gone, right? Not only that, but there's this shadow on her feet, right? Like, how do you think she takes that? And then later it happens again, right? She looks down at her feet at the shadow that's being casted on them. I guess thinks about the fact that yeah, it must be this it's this dark reality, I guess. The fact that yeah, she can't pursue magic. God, but then it's like upon learning that she really can, it's darker than this. It's darker than the shadow at her feet. What immediately happens afterward, right? Can't let go of my dream of becoming a witch. Very interesting. I wonder what Kiefer was going to say to her. I wonder what his attitude towards her would have been if if they had been interrupted like this and all this stuff happened. I don't know. I wonder what the process of like becoming a witch, like for real, outside of a situation like this is. It's a very dangerous thing. So, anyway, these two boys ruin everything. They break the carriage somehow. Very interesting. Hmm. So we can see on here, yeah, there's the circle on here. So when I wonder, like when he bumped his head into it, did he somehow like mess it up? Right? I suppose. Right? I guess just like smeared it or something. Is it that? is it that sensitive? You know, that's an interesting thing, isn't it? I guess you would think if magic, like what I was saying earlier about magic, doing magic with like stones or doing magic with other ways other than drawing it, like somehow creating this configuration, you would think then that they would like carve it into the stone or something, you know, so it wouldn't be so like sensitive and so you know, so easily destroyed like this, right? So maybe it truly is you have to like draw it, you know. So he's gonna fix it. Keyfree the witch with his hat will fix it indeed. I am a witch. The pointed hats, which I suppose is just like a sign of being a witch, right? Yeah, the hat. And it's like the name of the anime, Witch Hat Atelier, right? Which I hope I'm saying that right. I really hope I am. One of those words I've read so many times, but I literally don't know if I have ever heard it or said it or anything. I love some of her faces so much. He's a real witch. Yeah, looks down at her feet. The fact that she, you know, this is the signifier to her that she can never be a witch, right? The fact that she is a shadow instead of a glow, you know. Yeah. And then God, and then later, his shoes, right? He literally has these crazy shoes that shoot fire and stuff, all of this, right? We're really continuing that like that a metaphor, I guess, the glow at your feet, right? She wants to see the exact moment of a spell being cast, and then he immediately says, like, yeah, no one is allowed to look. So you can't watch. Yeah. Really ruins it for her, huh? I can't rewatch how it's done. Magic is all over the world, yet we don't know how it's cast. Witches are the only ones who know the secret. The secret, yeah. The secret. Such an interesting thing, right? Like I want to think like and is this like a is this an analogy for something in the real world, some kind of idea, you know, whatever the secret is. What it is that you know, that the secret behind magic, which I guess in my mind is that idea of pursuing what you want in life, pursuing, you know, whatever your goal is, whatever magic is to you, right? It's an interesting idea that it's a secret, that what it takes isn't known to most people, right? Which is maybe true in a way, right? Like how most people don't actually achieve, you know, their biggest dream in life, right? That really is something that most people just aren't even in the position to be able to do, you know? Yeah, yeah. They aren't willing to. You know, a lot of people just don't even take the steps that it would take to pursue what it is they want in life. You know what I mean? So she opens it up and it's just curtains. Like, yeah, great. They literally give up instantly. They just leave. Ooh, it's like there's this, you know, but she gets to see there's one last hope, huh? Crawls down here, passes by the picture book again, right? Picks it up and takes a little peek of what it is. It's interesting how it's this bright light. It's like it's too bright for her to even look at, you know. It's so hard for her to do it, to see the truth behind it, you know. That idea, I guess, probably that it would like shatter the illusion behind it, you know, these fantastical ideas she has about it and all of that. Hmm. And it's just drawing. It's something anyone can do, right? I guess that's like the message I like behind it, right? Is that drawing is something anyone can do, just like art itself, I suppose, right? Like that's kind of the idea, you know? How like art and drawing, I feel like that's something that a lot of people like respect so much and think is so cool, right? Like how often you've seen like cool fan art of stuff and you think, "Oh, I wish I could draw like that." And the truth is that you could. If you put in all the work and you really tried, anyone can draw, anyone can do that kind of thing, right? Um, Outside of like obviously like you know the disabilities and stuff can prevent people from doing stuff, right? Obviously not literally anyone, right? Sure, sure. But I like how magic is kind of in that same way, right? That it literally is like drawing, you know. It's respecting it in that sense, and like on a meta level too. I assume this was a manga, right? How drawing manga, that kind of idea, right? Kind of feels like it's in that same vein, like a direct message from the author themselves, perhaps, right? Yeah, yeah. He's drawing magic with a pen. Yeah, yeah. What a magic! I mean, a pen can do anything. Can write stories. Can draw pictures. Can do. A pen is the most powerful thing, right? Of course. Spells aren't something you cast, but something you draw. And she has to run back as fast like she fell off the roof. She like tumbled down. to get back here in time. The Pegasus carriage heads off. Talks to her mother. You love magic so much, so I thought you'd say you wanted to go with that witch. She'd be so lonely. I lost your father to illness, so he left me too. Yeah, yeah. Which like it's such a sad thing. I feel so bad for her mom, right? Like, because she felt probably feels like she is in a way, like trampling on her kid's dream, but she also thinks it's like an impossible dream that she can't really pursue. It's so God. It has to be such a hard thing as a parent. It has to be so hard. Hmm. We eat dinner. Coco Coco has some work to do, huh? I wonder what her mom was gonna say to her. I feel so bad. Like, oh, this is like the perfect sized room for her, huh? If she grew, she's so short right now. It feels like if she grows any taller, she won't fit in here anymore. She'll have to like crouch down, you know? The candle. The candle is used a lot in this shot. There's definitely some visual like metaphor symbolism going on here of some sort. I'm not sure exactly what you want to say it represents, but I guess like the time left until it's kind of like this countdown in a way as the candle wax goes down. It goes out right as she casts that last spell, right as the truth of magic is like revealed to her and the horrible consequences of it are released. The candle goes out, which is interesting. I guess that's why we get like this ominous music behind it in this scene. I was thinking about that. Yeah, yeah, because it feels like such a cool, awesome thing, but it is this dangerous thing that she doesn't understand. It's like she doesn't understand the consequences behind it. Yeah, yeah. It's a pen. It has some ink in the little magical bulb there. Yeah. Hmm. So she starts drawing. Her first one, I mean, she does like a decent job. This shot reminds me so much of Look Back of Fujino, like being like leaned over, drawn manga, like the very start and the very end. Yeah. Yeah, people have really terrible posture when they when they're doing stuff like this for sure. It's realistic. It's realistic. So yeah, her first attempt. I mean, it's not perfect. It's not great. She doesn't complete the circle, so it doesn't work. But then her pin magically drops. Right? It's all this coincidence that leads her to it. Ah, it's so beautiful, so pretty. Yeah. I wasn't supposed to see it. Will he get mad if he finds out? Well, there'll be more consequence than that. Yeah, we have the stars outside, him camping here, a picture book. Yeah. That story that yeah, he goes back because that story that she told, right? He's probably worried about what that picture book contains and what it means and all of this. And he obviously has some kind of history about it, with this whoever this witch is that gave her this. And yeah, we get a little taste of the potential danger here when she lights this on fire. And like, yeah, don't burn your house down. But it ends up much, much worse than that, right? There kind of is like this building tension in the scene, right? If it's just you worrying about what Coco's doing and her not really, knowing what she's messing with, right? I bet she never imagined that magic could be something that could do something so dangerous and awful. Cause yeah, she traces over this big dangerous, it like has a dragon under it. It's like the idea, it seems dangerous. It's so complicated. That's what makes you think like, yeah, it could have a dangerous effect. Ugh. And the candle's going down. Yeah. Barely completes it, and then, oh. Kiefer's here to save her, but unfortunately, it's not enough. He has these like seals on the bottom of his shoes. It's so cool. He puts them together. He has half of it on each part, right? So when he puts it together, the circle completes and it like activates. That is so cool. That's so awesome. Oh, but man, sadly, oh God, it's a much bigger deal than she understands, right? Her poor mom, like, oh, I really wonder if we'll be able to save her, or if it's just lost, if it's just not possible. Oh, I feel so bad for her. It's such a like I just didn't know how to react in the moment, right? It's just suddenly you're just thrown into this. Just like she is, I guess, right? Just like, oh man, it's so intense. It's so awful. Man, didn't know it would happen. It was kept secret, so nothing like this would happen. Yeah, it's all anyone needs. It's the one great rule of witches. Now that you've found out, I must erase your memories. But like, oh, imagine what would she even do then, right? How would she ever save her mom? Where would she be in life? Like how many disasters do you think have happened like that in the world that the memories of them have just been erased, right? They've been caused by magic, and then everyone's memories about it just gets erased, so people don't learn. Yeah, yeah. That picture book belonged to them. I wonder who them is, right? Someone infamous, someone he has a history with. Who knows? I'll be losing track of their whereabouts. I've no way to trace them if I erase her memory. So she won't forget the truth of magic. She won't forget the tragedy it has caused for her already. She'll get to pursue being a witch, but not like the way she wanted to, right? Not the way she imagined it. That's for sure. Oh God, how awful! How awful! I really thought this was gonna be like a feel good, like her learning all of this stuff and being able to pursue her dreams and all of this, but it's such a dark lesson that she learns right away. But I guess it makes sense. No, it fits. It makes sense. Yeah, gonna become a witch, but it's nothing like how she imagined it. It's nothing like how she imagined it would be. It has to be so hard for her to. It's like she probably wants to feel happy. She wants to feel these emotions of like, yeah, like I get to do it now, but at what cost, right? So, oh, it has to be so conflicting. God, that was an amazing episode one. That was an amazing episode one. And the page turns. This is another page in a picture book, huh? On to the next chapter, I suppose. Well, that was an amazing episode. Yeah, we're definitely continuing this after how good that episode was. So I don't know how often I'm gonna put these out. I'm gonna try and get caught up. So we can be caught up for like them releasing weekly. But I don't know. I might do another one like tomorrow or the day after that or something. Just whenever I have time. I'm gonna try and catch up with them. So who knows? But I suppose that's it. So if you enjoy my videos, please subscribe, leave a comment, tell me what you think, and I will see you in the next one.